that come about? Do you guys have a connection to the area?
Yeah, so I lived in Hawaii for quite some time. I pastored a church just north of Lahaina. It's in an unaffected area. It's called Kapalua. The church was called Kumalani Chapel, but many people from that church lost their homes, their jobs, everything. They just left with the clothes on their back, as with 13,000 people from Lahaina.
Mm-hmm. And was that kind of the main reason why it was so important for you to get down there and even just put the idea out there to go help the people of Lahaina and the area?
Yeah, the people there I know them well. They're family, they're friends, and my kids grew up there, and it's like watching your hometown, you might say, go up in flames, and to see a lot of people lose their lives, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And with over 1,000 people still unaccounted for, it's really assumed that they perished in the fire.
Mm-hmm. And for you personally, I know you said you still know a lot of the people down there. And forgive me if this is a bit of a personal question, but have you been in contact with the people you know down there, and have you been able to reach out to them and check in with them?
So I've been in constant contact with them this whole week. There's certain individuals, actually former leaders and friends from my former church that I've been talking to, and other pastors that I also networked with when I was pastoring there.
Mm-hmm. And what's been the just how are they doing? If it's okay to ask that, how are they doing? I know everything is pretty much gone in Lahaina, but them personally, how are they doing?
So the people are devastated. At the same time, they do have hope. There's something in Hawaii that it's known for around the world called the Aloha spirit. It really has a strong Christian heritage where they know how to bind together as ohana, which is also a word becoming very well known now, especially in the United States, and it means family, and they are family, and they're helping each other. And I'll tell you, even hearing this morning from friends, very reliable, government hasn't showed up, law enforcement's not there, military is not there, so they're actually taking care of each other, and actually a lot of people are being blocked from going back into their homes in Lahaina and that whole region.
Mm-hmm. And talk about some of the effort that you're going to be providing the people when you get down there.
So I've got some very good friends who were there when I was there. We're going to return. There's some men we're going to return. Also with a team, a medical team, flying out Friday. And we're going to set up a medical clinic. We're going to give some emergency care, wound care. We're going to provide some meals. We're bringing a whole bunch of clothes and supplies to places where we know they need help, places even that have not been reached yet with outside help.
And how did you coordinate this effort? Because I know you mentioned it yourself. You said it, medical clinic, supplies, food, clothing, all of these things that the people need down there. How did you coordinate this effort and be able to gather up those supplies and resources for the people?
So this is a team effort. The people that are going, we've been in contact with each other all week and planning, organizing what we're doing, this strategy. And actually, it's the first deployment of many who are going to be coming from this church heading on over there. I know it's going to take a long time, months, even years to rebuild. So this is a long-term commitment.
Mm-hmm. So that being said, do you have plans for more trips in the future after this first trip?
Sure. So this is the first trip. Once we get there, part of it's reconnaissance, and then it's knowing what we can do to set up an ongoing, visitation of groups, teams going out to continue the effort.
Mm-hmm. And forgive me if it did say this in the email we got, and I might be asking the question again, but when do you plan on heading out?
So the first part of the team leaves this Friday, the 18th.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything people can do here in the Rapid City community, like maybe if they want to bring donations, items that you guys can bring with you, or is it pretty much just you guys have everything ready to go?
So right now what we need are some finances. We do have a donation page on our website, landmarkcommunity.church, so we're taking donations, and all those proceeds they're tax deductible, 100%. They're going to go to the relief efforts there in Lahaina.
Mm-hmm. And you said that's something people can go online or on social media and find the information for that?
Yes, if people go online, landmarkcommunity.church, they can click on, there's a donation tab, takes you right to Maui Relief, and they can make a donation there.
Mm-hmm. And, what do you hope, obviously, you're hoping to help the community of Lahaina, and, but, is there anything else more importantly that you hope to bring the people once you get down there?
So even beyond physical needs, because there's many felt needs right now, there's emotional needs, there's spiritual needs. The loss that they've experienced is catastrophic. The number of people that I know that have lost family members, it's heartbreaking, utterly heartbreaking. So what they need to know is that God has not abandoned them, and God comes at us horizontally. He comes at us through other people, and it's through love and acts of kindness, yes, but it's that reaching out and truly embracing people who are suffering and being able to give them what they need: emotional strength, spiritual strength, and the hope that God still loves them. And the Jesus Christ who I follow, he is alive and well. He still calls his people and assembles his people to go and meet the needs of the world and to show his love.
All right, well, I think that wraps up the questions on my end. Was there anything else you wanted to add about this this trip you're taking, and then, as you mentioned, the future of it as well, relief efforts for Maui?
I think I'd want people to know this is a long-term commitment. It's going to take a long time. $5.6 billion estimated loss. There's been 2,200 structures burnt. So it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of finances to help out, but it's really shouldering the load. This is, I think, what we're called to do as people, that we come alongside of others and we love them. And we don't just come for a moment when it's initially difficult, but we literally are saying we're promising ourselves, our resources, our love, our compassion for the long term.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.